I think our blue backyard to me has got to be the Great Barrier Reef. I was lucky enough to have that awesome 6 months there exploring it all the way from the top to the bottom, and it's just like a big playground. It was an adventurous, underwater, amazing place, and I suppose that's for me what it would encompass. I think after spending that long living and working on the Great Barrier Reef, it's essential that we look after things like that. It's a sensitive ecosystem, somewhere that really is so delicate to not just tourists going there and possibly kicking it with their fins, but as a much bigger picture on the global side of things, which really is how we've got to think about looking after it. We think as individuals we can't do very much, but we certainly can. I've got an exciting new project that I'm working on really. It's again involving the Great Barrier Reef. I've done my time there, I couldn't get enough of it, so I'm going to go back for a little bit more, but this time it's all about making a voyage of discovery. It's going to be a 4-month expedition to kayak and sail and pedal my way all the way up the Great Barrier Reef from the south, from 1770, all the way up to Cooktown in the north, and really it's going to be a voyage of discovery where we're going to dive underwater a lot, we're going to take lots of video, lots of photos, run a very live website all about the adventure and take lots of people along for the journey. Lots of celebrities are going to come out and do their bit for sustainability, and we're going to look at how we look after the Barrier Reef, how Garumpa themselves go about zoning it, managing it, and hopefully making it one of the best managed reefs that we've got in the world. I think the difficulty is people think they can do very little when they can actually do quite a bit, because we're only one person on a planet, and it really is a whole global campaign that will change things. The thing we need to do is the small things, the infinitesimally small things, like just turning off light bulbs when you go out of a room, turning off the television when you go out of the room, or getting a smaller car. You know, we don't need to drive around in big luxury 4-wheel drives the whole time. But I think the moment really, when I thought about how amazing this whole nature thing is when I was on Lindeman Island on a little Hobie catamaran, and a massive humpback whale came within about 10 metres of the boat I was on, and you realise then quite how insignificant human beings are in the bigger picture of things when it comes to the big wide world out there. I think we've got to learn to respect our oceans a lot more. I think we've got to stop using them as a dump yard. I think we've got to think about the water exactly as we think about the land, you know. We don't just walk, or a lot of people don't just walk down the street and throw their trash away. They recycle, they do these things that really help, I suppose, respect the land, and we've got to do the same with the ocean, because yes, it could be a big dump ground to some people, but the more we do it, the more polluted it's going to become, the more acidic it's going to become, and the more species will die off. It's not an infinitesimally large place where we can keep taking things from. It will run out one day, and we've got to respect that as human beings.